Assalamu alaikum students. Today in the main topic of algae we have discussed about another type of the algae, that is the Phaeophyta. The members of this region are commonly called as brown algae because of the dominant keratin and fucoxanthin pigments which are present in them. The brown algae, अगर हम इसका habitat देखें तो they are widespread and with few exceptions all are marine. And they grow attached to the rocks, shells, or the coarse algae such as the kelp. In general, the brown algae flourish in the colder ocean water and on the rocky coast where they grow attached in the intertidal or littoral zone, or for example, the member of the Fucaceae and the Laminariales. They range from minute discs to thalli of 100 meters or more in size, length. So they are also known as the giant algae. And अगर उसकी forms देखें तो the filamentous forms is ectocarpus are uniaxial. However, parenchymatous species as fucus, the plant body may be differentiated into a whole part through which it attached to the substratum along short stipe and expanded leaf-like fronds that act as the photosynthetic and reproductive organs. If we have seen towards the growth pattern, the growth of the thallus is primitive. Brown algae is by intercalary meristem at the base of a hair or the filament. This type of growth is called as the trichothallic growth as found in the ectocarpus. Then if we have seen towards the cell structure, then it has two layered cell walls, an outer and the inner cellulose layer and the outer pectin layer. The outer layer becomes slimy or gummy due to the presence of the pectic compounds, and the most important constituent of the cell wall is alginic acid found in the outer layer of the cell wall. It forms a colloidal substance as algin, which is important economically. Then the reserve food material is in the form of the mannitol and the laminarian starch. The brown algae reproduced by vegetative asexual and sexual means by reproduction. The asexual reproduction is by pyriform or spindle-shaped motile zoospores with two unequal flagella. The zoospores are produced in either in one-celled unilocular sporangia or in multi or many-celled plurilocular sporangia. The sexual reproduction ranges from isogamy to oogamy to anisogamy. Except for in the Fucales, all the other members show either isomorphic or the heteromorphic type of alternation of generation. So these are the main characteristics of the type of the Phaeophyta, and the type specimen which we have to study, that is the Ectocarpus. If we have seen towards the taxonomic position of the Ectocarpus, then it belongs to the Libyan Phaeophyta, class is Isogeneity, order Ectocarpales, family Ectocarpaceae, genus Ectocarpus. Occurrence is, as we have discussed in the general characteristics, is marine. Brown algae abundantly found throughout the world in the cold waters, and a few species have been reported to occur in the fresh waters. The plant grow attached to the rocks and stones along the coast, both in the littoral and sublittoral zones. Some species are epiphytes on the other algae, especially the members of the Fucales and Laminariales. If we have seen towards the plant body, then in its plant body we have seen two types of the filaments. One is the prostrate filament and the other is the erect filament. In the case of the prostrate filament, the prostrate system comprises of creeping septate, irregular branch filaments, as I have drawn there, that are attached to the substratum with the help of the rhizoids. In epiphytic species, the system occasionally penetrates the host. In the free-floating species, the prostrate system is poorly developed. And then the next system is erect system. In this, the projecting system arises from the prostrate system and consists of the well-branched filaments. The branching is lateral, and each branch arises beneath the septa. The main axis and the branches of the projecting system are uniseriate cells and joined end to end in a single series. The branches terminate into an acute point, forming a hair. In some species, the older portions of the main axis are insheathed, which is the term is corticoid, by a layer of the descending rhizoidal branches. Then again, growth pattern देखें thallus के अंदर, the growth of the thallus is primitive brown algae by an intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem, the base of the hair of filament. This type of growth is called as the tripocellular growth, for example, in the ectocarpus. If we have seen towards the cell structure, the cells are small, cylindrical or rectangular and uninucleate. The cell is surrounded by the distinct cell wall composed of an inner cellulose layer and an outer pectin layer. The outer layer becomes slimy or gummy due to the presence of the pectic compounds. The most important constituents of the cell wall is alginic acid found in the outer layer of the cell wall. It forms a colloidal substance algine, which is important economically. The reserve food is mannitol and laminate starch. The golden brown algae in color are due to the presence of the dominant fucoxanthin. The other photosynthetic pigments are chlorophyll A, beta, carotene and other xanthophylls. Pyranid-like bodies are associated with the chromatophores. Then if we have seen its structure, as you can see in this diagram. So in this diagram you can see the erect or the aerial filament and the unilocular sporangia and the plurilocular sporangia, and then in this erect system you can see the different type of the zooid. Then reproduction में अगर हम देखें तो ectocarpus जो है वो प्रोड्यूस करता है asexually by zoospores and sexually by isogamy और anisogamy, and oogamous type of sexual reproduction जो है वो इसमें इतनी नजर नहीं आती है, absent है. Asexual reproduction अगर हम इसमें देखें तो asexual reproduction is either by the means of the biflagellated haploid zoospores or produced in one cell unilocular sporangia, or by the diploid zoospores formed in the many cell plurilocular sporangia. Both kinds of the sporangia are present on the same diploid plant, which is sporophyte. The sporangia are usually born terminally. अगर हम इसकी position देखें तो या तो terminally है and singly on the lateral branches. But in the rare cases, these are born seriately. देन अब इसमें वन बाय वन हमने दोनों स्पोरेंजिया का स्ट्रक्चर भी डिस्कस करना होता है. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अगर देखिए यूनिलोक्यूलर स्पोरेंजिया जिसमें एक ही लॉक्यूल है, एक ही चैम्बर है, तो यूनिलोक्यूलर स्पोरेंजिया जो है इट डेवलप्स फ्रॉम अ टर्मिनल सेल ऑफ अ short lateral branches. The sporangia initial enlarge in size and becomes the globose or the ellipsoidal. The number of chromatophores also increase. The nucleus of the sporangium divide meiotically. Meiosis हो रही है इसमें to produce 4 haploid nuclei which undergo repeated mitotic division to produce 32 to 64 daughter nuclei, and the cytoplasm of the sporangium cleavage, and each bit surrounds a nucleus and a chromatophore to produce daughter protoplast, and each daughter protoplast metamorphoses into the pyriform biflagellated meiozospores, and the meiozospores हम इसको इसलिए कह रहे हैं कि ये आपको meiosis produce हुए हैं. The flagella are laterally inserted and are of unequal size, as in this diagram. The largest one is directed forward and the smaller one is directed backward. Then meiozospores जो हैं, after its liberation from the sporangium through an apical pore in the form of the sporangial gelatinous mass, few movements after its release, they separate from each other and swim freely in all the directions. After the liberation of the zoospores, a new sporangium may be produced within the old sporangial wall. ये था जो हमारे पास था यूनिलोक्युलर स्पोरेंजिया, और जो मल्टीलोक्युलर स्पोरेंजिया होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड प्लूरिलोक्युलर स्पोरेंजिया. इसमें प्लूरिलोक्युलर स्पोरेंजिया जो होते हैं वो स्टॉक्ड होते हैं नीचे और या फिर जाइड भी हो सकते हैं and elongated होते हैं. cone like multi cellular structure होता है like the unilocular sporangia. These are also developed from a terminal cell of a short lateral branch. The sporangial initial enlarges in size and undergoes repeated transverse mitotic division to produce a vertical row of 6 to 12 cells. These cells then divide by a vertical and transverse division repeatedly to form a cone-like structure consisting of hundreds of small cubical cells arranged in the 20 to 40 transverse tiers. Each cell represents a sporangium. The protoplast of each cell metamorphoses into a single pear-shaped diploid biflagellate microzoospores. The zoospores mitosis कह रहे हैं कि after result of mitosis produce हुए. The flagella are of unequal size and are laterally inserted. The mitozospores also liberated either through a terminal or a lateral pore formed in the wall of the sporangium. The zoospore just beneath the pore escapes as irregular mass where these goes up, away from it are released singly and in an orderly manner. अच्छा जी, उसके बाद अगर हम जर्मिनेशन देखें जूस्पोर्स की, तो जो जूस्पोर्स हैं ये फॉर्म होते हैं इन द यूनिलोक्यूलर स्पोरेंजियम. They were swarm for some times and then comes to rest on some solid object, withdraw their flagella and secrete a membrane around them. They germinate by the formation of a small germ tube. अच्छा जी, देन उसके बाद अगर हम सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में देखें, यही सारा पैटर्न इसका, ये तो था सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द स्पीशीज आर आइसोगेमस एंड homothallic. Isogamous means produce same type of the spores and gametes, and homothallic means एक ही plant body के ऊपर. The gametes are produced in many celled elongated sessile or shortly stalked conical structures called the plurilocular gametangia produced on the applied plants developed from the meiozospores. डेवलपमेंट अगर हम इसे देखिए तो डेवलपमेंट ऑफ स्पोरेंजिया जो होती है, अच्छा अब इसमें जो डेवलपमेंट है गेमेटेंजिया की सिमिलर टू दैट ऑफ द प्लूरिलोक्यूलर स्पोरेंजिया, और ये डेवलप होते हैं टर्मिनल सेल से या लेटर ऑफ द लेटर ब्रांचेस. जो टर्मिनल गेमेटेंजियल इनिशियल होते हैं दैट गेट्स इन्फ्लेटेड एंड डिवाइड्स माइटोटिकली बाय द repeated transverse division to produce a vertical row of the flat cells. These cells undergo repeated vertical division and transverse division to form the many hundred small cubical cells which are arranged in 24 to 40 transverse rows. Then the protoplast of each cell metamorphoses into a single piriform biflagellate haploid roof gamete. The flagella are laterally attached. The only difference between the zoospores and the gametes is that the gametes are relatively smaller in size, and the gametes are liberated from the gametangium is in through an apical pore formed in the cell wall of the sporangium. Then fertilization and germination of zygote को अगर हम देखें तो fertilization results in a diploid zygote. The zygote germinates into a diploid sporophyte without undergoing any resting period. Then alternation of generation at Tocarpus show isomorphic alternation of generation. The sporophyte is diploid and without undergoing any resting period. Then alternation of generation जो है इसमें Ectocarpus show isomorphic alternation of generation. The sporophyte is diploid and BS two types of the sporangia, the plurilocular sporangia in which zoospores are formed as a result of mitosis, mitozoospores, and unilocular sporangia in which the zoospores are produced meiotically, that are called meiozospores. The mitozoospores germinate in a diploid sporophyte, whereas the meiozospores germinate to give rise a haploid gametophyte plant, that BS plurilocular gametangia. These gametophytes are similar to the sporophyte in morphology. Haploid gametes are produced in the gametangia, which on fusion results in a diploid zygote that germinates into a diploid sporophytic plant. The diploid mitozoospore serves the purpose of reduplication of the sporophyte generation and in which the zoospores are produced meiotically. The mitozoospores germinate into a diploid sporophyte, whereas the meiozospores germinate to give rise to a haploid gametophyte plant, that BS plurilocular gametangia. These gametophytes are similar to the sporophyte in morphology. Haploid gametes are produced in the gametangia, which on the fusion results in a diploid zygote that germinates in a diploid sporophytic plant. The diploid mitozoospores serve the purpose of duplication of sporophyte generation. In some species, the gametophyte generation is also reduplicated by the parthenogenetic germination of the gametes. That's it for today.